What is up, everyone? Welcome to week 8 of the weekly daily mission review. So this week we were gonna do the cheaper missions and lower maturities, hopefully saving some costs, but let's see how that went. Alright, so let's begin with the Argonaut cave. We did 10 of these, and this cost us 436.4, and we got back 368.09. So bad start, minus 68 on that. No global or anything fun in 10 caves. Next up, more selects. Let's see. So this one we went a bit plus 61.88, and we got back 69.5 for one token. So plus 7.6 ped there, and nothing special in the notes. Then we did some crafting. Armor enhancer 1, that cost us 40 ped. We get back 30 ped, so minus 10 for 2 tokens. Next up, we did some Prancer. Let's see, pretty cheap mission, so it's not too bad. Cost us 21.53. We got back 14.83, minus 7 ped on that for 1 token. Next up, Trilomite. Same here, kind of cheap mission. Let's see, 22.65, and we got back 20.83, minus 2 ped for 1 token. Not bad. Then we got the mining bonus, Listerium and crude oil, and we got the required resources in 33.5 ped of probes. And I think one enhancer broke, so that cost us 34.51, and we made a little TT profit on that, so plus 1.6 ped for 20 tokens. So that's good. Next up, Ripper Snappers, and this one cost 41.31, and we got back 31.42. So 76% return, about minus 10 ped. And then we had some terps. And this one is really cheap, so it doesn't cost us too much. 8.92, and we got back 7.17. Not too bad, minus 1.7. Then we did some EQs, and this one was actually plus, so that's nice. 45.45 in costs and 53.22 back, plus 7.77 for 2 tokens. Next up, we did some crafting. Generic leather texture, 20 ped. We got back 21.74, so plus 1.7, and we got a couple of texture blueprints as well, just the normal ones. And then we did some Fauser Vix, and this one actually went plus. It cost us 15.26, and we got back 18.47, plus 3.2 ped for 1 token. Next up, another generic leather texture. Again, 20 ped in costs. We got back 16.36 for minus 3.66, and we got a terp texture blueprint. And then we had some Fugabarba. Let's see. This one we're down on, but this one was cheap as well. 15.83 in costs, and we got back 13.28. Minus 2.55 for 1 token. And then we had some drones. I did the small ones here this time. This still cost us 94.16, and the usual return 74.31, so that's 79%. We lost about 20 ped for 2 tokens. And then we had a third generic leather texture, again 20 ped in costs, and we got back 1958, so minus 0.44, and a couple of blueprints, so basically break even. And then we had a gibnib, and we actually found a global here. So you get a global on one of these really cheap ones, 14 ped global, so the cost was only 9 ped, and the return was then 24.37, so plus 15.3 on the gibnibs. And then we got a crafting mission for F101. This costs us 40 ped and a bit of markup because I bought some of the required resources. And the return was 116.83 because we got a 84 ped global, this one, so that's very nice. And some warp mine MK1 blueprint. That's my first time getting that. But still, that's plus 76 ped about for 2 tokens, so that's very good. Basically, maybe saving a huge chunk of the whole week actually. Then we have some mourner. Now this cost us 25.55. And the return was 22.81, minus 2.74 for 1 token. And then a Tricurion. Let's see. This about the same cost, 23.78, and the return was 18.18. Another high 70% return, minus 5.6, 1 token. And I've actually missed one mission here. Let's add that. We did an Atrax as well. So Atrax, it's 1 token. Let's pull it up on the tracker. Oh yeah, this one was really bad, I remember. So this cost us 81.39. And we got back 47.96. So that's 59% return in 100 kills. Minus 33.4 ped. So this probably ruins the whole week. Even more. But yeah, let me just check. I think that's all. Yeah. That should be all of them. So let's see how the week went. So we are now at 1785. Let's see so that it shows. Here we go. So we are at 1785 tokens. The result for the week, minus 53.8. Probably the Atrax is a huge chunk of that. We spent 1,078 this week, which is probably the lowest so far, if I remember correctly. Return 95 and cost per token 1 ped. So that's actually really nice. Yeah, and let's see. I've actually made some charts here to show some stats, and the total cost so far on all weeks, we have spent 14,847 and we got back 14,118 in TT. So in TT we are down 728.81, and per mission results our best mission so far is 100 plus 130 ped, and the worst mission is minus 100 ped. The average mission we lose 95.36 ped. And then the amount of missions. Now this counts the Argonaut caves as one, so it should be like 50 more or something. I've done quite a bit of those, but we have done a bit of crafting, some mining, and a lot of hunting. And some other stats. We have earned so far 391 token. The cost per token is 1.86 ped. The biggest global is 136, and the TT return overall is 95.09%. So yeah, and let's just check all weeks. Let's see, all weeks and Argonaut. I wanna see how well we've been doing on Argonauts on all weeks. So let's see, just for the Argonaut caves, we are down 210 ped. It has cost 2.3 thousand ped. The return is about 91%, and the cost per token for doing Argonaut cave is about 4.4 ped per token, which is more than double of what I'm aiming for. And let's see how many of these we have done. 40. We have done 48 Argonaut caves, and we got one global in, let's see, what's that, 2,400 Argonaut kills. I don't know, that's probably pretty bad, but I might be continuing doing these. I still like doing the Argonaut cave, but from what I'm seeing here, it's paying really bad. So let's see how it continues going. Alright, so that's week 8. I'll see you guys on week 9.